It's out for the pro, baby.
Hello everyone, hello fans and people who love my music. I'm called Naffz Cee, and if you have not yet subscribed, please do subscribe. Today happens to be a very beautiful day, and we have shot Emorimor video, and I really want to thank the people who made it happen. I want to thank Director Wolf and his team, the people who came through, Emma, the Vixens, Natasha, Barbara. Really, you guys did a very good job. And to talk about Emorimor is a song done by Naffz Cee, myself, and it is the second song of the Emorimor album, which has 12 songs, and so far we have dropped 2, after being the first song of the album, and then probably Emorimor. And today we have shot the video, and it is really dope, like I can confirm it. And to take you through how it was made, it was really interesting. We had a lot of fun. At the same time, the director was tough. Like, we really had to make certain things happen the way he wanted them to happen. And I want to say thanks, Director Wolf. You really pushed us, because certain things you really need to be pushed for you to do them. And on the first scene, well, there is a very beautiful young woman that I really want to call my queen. She's an empress. Like in artists, so they call her Kalia. That's the lady to Emorimor. And this is the woman I really want to chase after. And in the first scene, you see her beautiful close-up. Like, really, really beautiful woman that a man would really die for. And that is the lady that made the whole thing come through. And in the first scenes, you see me chasing after her in a bare road with few people, and really it was something nice. The sun was hot. And it was daytime by there, it was lunchtime, and I was like, wow, let's do this. It is hot, we are sweating.
Start. We are moving. Higher. Higher. Move. He's already moved.
He's supposed to continue moving.
Come on. Are you just trying to give that advance? Yeah. Put them on. Put them on. Don't smile. If it is smiling, I got challenge. Simulabi. Alright. Nendo mukisiba mundeke. Ate basibanga biki.
We are good.
We are good. Kola wote.
I was like, oh guys, I'm really hungry. Maybe let's first break off for lunch, then maybe we come back. And Wolf was like, no, I respect you, but you have to do this. So we had to do it, and that is how it happened. We had to pull up those scenes and then see ourselves through that road, me chasing after the woman, like a person. That's where the first verse comes, like a person beating it Jakarta. You have my heart in your palm, don't break it. Person beating it Jakarta.
You have my heart in your power. Don't break it. I say don't hurt me. I'm down on my knees. I'm begging you, please. Let's go. I'm down on my knees. I'm begging you, please. Allo todo teso. Let me be a Emorimor. I say let me be a Emorimor. So we can live like king and queen. If you let me be a Emorimor.
So that is how I was trying to plead with the girl in the first place to accept me, and then probably to go home, to go and see my parents, to go and see the kind of kingdom that I have at home. So that is basically the first scene. And then when we followed up with other scenes, we really had the part where I was wearing that Italian suit kind of, and it was really like, it was nice. And as you people have seen, I was a very big gentleman, and I'm always a gentleman by the always. So we had to pull up that part, and it was also an amazing thing to be directed on how you should stand, how you should pronounce the words, how you should think in a gentle way. And we also pulled out that part very nicely, like very, very nicely.
Like king and queen, if you let me be a Emorimor. Alright,
and then I really want to say it was an amazing journey working with director Wolf for the first time, and what we did was quite worth it, the time and everything that we managed to come up with. So now when we came to the other scenes where we had the African setup, where we had the kitenges and we had some royal throne, really it was really so nice. At the same time so stressing, because girls had to break up and go and change for kitenges, and you know those dresses, this is how they are not so soft, so girls had to take their own time.
Was raining the water. Karina. Si Karina. Njya uracheriwo.
Bagambye musika bina bomataku.
Isibyawula. Who's calling? You are Mojo. He's calling you. Eh? You forgot the phone.
In the bathroom, but you'll be there.
You can't even.
As for me, I was also struggling with my the African, I don't know how they call it, but in Ateso they call it a tabi. That one you saw me, which was green. That thing really, like, I didn't know how to tie it. Like, I didn't know. We had to struggle. The other guys, the other staff which was in to help, also none of them didn't know how to tie it. So we struggled, we changed this side, changed the other side, changed, and until finally we landed on the best way to tie it. Like, we had to even search on Google to see how is that African wear tied. So we had to tie it round, and then it was now good. Then when we tied it, I realized this side of my body was really open, and I really didn't want the people to see, like, the ribs and you know, there's some meat I have on the sides here, so I really didn't want people to see that. So we tried pulling it and squeezing it, but still it didn't work out. So we had to borrow one of the girls' safety pin to try and make it intact so that that thing doesn't show. And then when we're dancing a little bit, you know that scene when we're dancing, the thing would still open. Like I would tell the director, please cut, let me first fix it again. So it was really so amazing and it was fun.
No, put back the cape, eh? Put back the cape. The cape. Hey. Hey, play the song, play the song. Hey, you go. Hey, Dawari Makumbi, Emabega. Don't sing, Naffz Cee. Don't sing. Don't sing. Don't sing. Don't sing. Hey, Phila, you can even rotate. You can even rotate her. You can even rotate her with one hand, eh? One hand, eh? Hey. Hey, look at yourselves, eh? At least there.
Younger singer, younger singer, yeah. Younger singer, Obi a lot of glory. But I'm around the Emorimor, you're just Emorimor. Emorimor to do it. I'm down on my knees, I'm begging you please. I'll to let me be Emorimor. I say let me be Emorimor, so we can live like king and queen. If you let me be Emorimor.
The kitenges were laid and everything looked so perfect in the camera, and as you can see, it was really so nice. So probably we got done with that part and the girls had to come in, the girls had to change, girls had to come for different poses. I know it was really hard for the girls because they kept on telling them you have to be I don't know how to explain that. I don't know how to say, but they had to be in a certain posture, they had to pose, they had to you know those things. That is what actually happened for the girls. And it was not so simple as you may see it in the video because it really took time and you know they had to do it because it was what was meant to happen in the video. So they had to do it and we really did that part. Interestingly, with fun and with love, that part went down like that. So I really want to say the other interesting part that really made me laugh was the time I really wanted to dance with my queen and director was like, no, that is not how the video is supposed to be. You're not supposed to squeeze her, you know. Like I wanted to, you know those things. Because I really felt like to dance with this girl, you know, there is how of a pen of, you know. But the director was like, no, as a king, you don't dance like that. You have to pull out that gentleman in you and then you dance like a king. You don't have to go like these hungry boys in the streets who are hungry for girls, and when they get a girl, like they will really squeeze her like real badly. So they told me you have to dance like, they had to even teach me how to pull those strokes for a king like Emorimor. So that was so interesting, and I wish you guys were there with me that day, you'd really be enjoying it right now as I talk.